Hi, are you worried the housing market is headed for a crash? You aren't alone. Everyone, 2 out of 3 Americans, think there will be a crash in the next few years. But here's the reality. A crash like we saw back in 2008 to 2010 is far from likely, and here's why. We've talked about this a few other times. Today's housing market isn't like it was 15 years ago. Look at these stats. First of all, it was much easier before that crash to get a home loan. Mortgage standards have become tighter since that crash, which means buyers today that own their homes now are more qualified than they were and have more equity. Second, there are fewer foreclosures happening today. Again, because those buyers were qualified and those buyers have equity. So they have been able to sell if they needed to. And third, back then, there were far more homes for sale. As all of you might remember, there were hundreds of homes for sale already, let alone the ones that then got foreclosed on. So that's why home prices dropped. We had a saturation of the market. Now it's the flip-flop. We have a saturation of buyers and very few homes for sale. So that's why the reason and the key reason why prices are still strong, because we are still seeing that strong demand. When we look at the facts and really dive into the numbers, it's clear today's housing market is very different from last time. So there's not a need to fear a crash. There's not a need to worry that you are going to buy something today and next year it's going to be worth, half of what it was. First of all, as we've talked about before, in our Midwest market, we are very insulated. And so we don't see those giant valleys of ups and downs. So it's one of the benefits here that even when the market does shift a little bit, it's like, oh, it went down 5%. Oh my gosh, 5%, really? On a $100,000 house, on a $200,000 house, how much difference did that make in your financial stability and your financial ability and your equity setting? So let's talk about when is the best time and why that waiting and waiting and waiting even longer because you think that there's going to be a crash and the market is going to drop and the prices are going to drop. Is that really the best thing for you? So let's talk about this. You can comment below. You can send me a message. You can text or call anytime, 815-297-1778.